Stonehenge, a wonder shrouded in mystery and legend. In this video, we uncover its transformation during 2600 to 2400 BC, when the massive Sarsen stones were arranged with mind-boggling precision, using advanced techniques like mortise and tenon joints. Explore the carvings of Stone 53, Bronze Age feasts, and the links to Durrington Walls, where rituals mark the journey between the land of the living and the land of the dead. Was it a celestial calendar, a temple of healing, or something more? Join us as we unravel the secrets of its trilithons, bluestones, and its enduring significance across millennia. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Mystery Media for more mysteries brought to light. Introduction. Imagine standing on the windswept plains of Salisbury, where the morning mist clings to the grass and an otherworldly silence envelops the air. Looming before you is a ring of colossal stones, some towering 13 feet tall, each weighing a staggering 25 tons. This is Stonehenge, a structure so ancient it predates the pyramids of Giza. But as breathtaking as it is, Stonehenge isn't just a relic of the past. It's a riddle carved in stone. Each stone tells a story. The Sarsens, rugged and massive, form an outer ring, while the blue stones, smaller but no less significant, stand within. These stones were transported from Wales over 140 miles away, defying logic and the limits of ancient technology. And yet, their placement is not random. They are aligned perfectly to capture the sunrise of the summer solstice and the sunset of the winter solstice. A celestial alignment that hints at something far more profound than mere architectural ambition. The story begins over 5,000 years ago, around 3100 BC, when Stonehenge's first phase, a circular earth bank and ditch, was constructed. But the true marvel began between 2600 BC and 2400 BC, when the massive Sarsen stones were erected. What drove these early builders to undertake such an unimaginable task? Some say it was a burial ground, as human remains dating back to 3000 BC have been unearthed here. Others believe it was a ritualistic site, a domain where the living sought to commune with the dead. And then there's the etymology, the very name Stonehenge. It's derived from Old English ston, meaning stone, and henge, meaning hinge or gallows. Was it a gateway to another realm? A place where spirits lingered? Theories abound, but answers remain elusive. But here's where the plot thickens. Beneath the stones, archaeologists have discovered evidence of Mesolithic post holes dating back to 8000 BC, thousands of years before Stonehenge as we know it existed. These pine posts, arranged in an east-west alignment, suggest that this land held spiritual significance long before the first stones were raised. Could this site have been a sacred ground for millennia? The mysteries deepen further. Nearby, at Blickmead, just 1.5 miles from Stonehenge, lies evidence of a settlement where people thrived as far back as 4000 BC. This area boasts a natural spring, believed to have been a vital lifeline. But was it merely a settlement, or something more? Could the builders of Stonehenge have drawn their strength, their inspiration, from this enigmatic place? The Stonehenge cursus, a massive trench stretching 2,300 feet, is carved into the earth. It's a precursor to the main monument, but its purpose remains unclear. Some speculate it was a processional pathway, while others whisper of its ties to ancient astronomical events. And yet, for all its grandeur, Stonehenge is not alone. Surrounding it are hundreds of burial mounds, each a silent sentinel guarding its own secrets. Together, they form one of the most densely packed Neolithic landscapes in the world. Could it be that Stonehenge was the heart of a vast ceremonial complex, a sacred domain where life and death intertwined? But perhaps the most tantalizing mystery of all lies in the astronomical precision of the site. How did an ancient civilization, without the tools of modern science, align these stones with such breathtaking accuracy? Was it mere coincidence or proof of an advanced knowledge lost to time? The evolution of Stonehenge. In a time shrouded by mystery, around 3100 BC, the first incarnation of Stonehenge began to take form. Imagine a vast circular bank and ditch, carefully carved out of the chalky earth of Salisbury Plain. This enclosure, spanning a colossal 360 feet, 110 meters in diameter, had two entrances, a grand one to the northeast and a smaller, more discreet one to the south. But what lay within was far from ordinary. The builders, guided by an ancient purpose lost to time, filled the base of the ditch with deer and oxen bones, along with meticulously crafted flint tools. These artifacts weren't simply discarded remains. Some were far older than the tools used to dig the ditch, suggesting they were treasured relics, ceremonially buried. This was not mere construction. It was an act of reverence. Within this grand enclosure, 56 pits, each about 3.3 feet, 1 meter wide, were evenly distributed along the inner circle. These are now known as the Aubrey holes, named after John Aubrey, the antiquarian who first documented them in the 17th century. Scholars debate their original purpose. Were they the foundation of towering timbers, creating an awe-inspiring wooden circle? Or did they cradle the earliest bluestones, forming the nucleus of the Stonehenge we know today? The secrets of these Aubrey holes deepened in 2013, when a team led by Mike Parker Pearson uncovered over 50,000 fragments of cremated human remains from at least 63 individuals. These remains were once interred individually within the Aubrey holes before being exhumed in the 1920s. A closer examination revealed something extraordinary. The buried were an equal mix of men, women, and even children. But these were not ordinary individuals. Analysis of their strontium isotopes revealed that many had traveled from Wales, the very origin of Stonehenge's famous bluestones. Was Stonehenge a sanctuary for these wanderers? A place where the dead were honored in perpetuity? Dating evidence shows that the bluestones, used as grave markers, arrived at Stonehenge centuries earlier than previously thought, around 3000 BC. This revelation rewrote history, advancing the origins of the monument's stone circle by at least 500 years. As time flowed forward, Stonehenge evolved into a place of deeper ritual significance. Around 2900 BC, a dramatic transformation occurred. Post holes from this era suggest the construction of a timber structure within the enclosure. These timbers were strategically aligned, marking sacred paths that led inward from the entrances. Yet, something even more profound was happening. The Aubrey holes, once thought to hold stone or wood, began to serve a different purpose. They became repositories for the dead. Cremation burials multiplied, filling the ditch and inner circle with the remains of those who passed. A testament to Stonehenge's transformation into Britain's earliest known cremation cemetery. By 2600 BC, the timber structures were abandoned, making way for what would become the iconic Stonehenge. Builders began placing bluestones, sourced from the Preseli Hills in Wales, into carefully dug Q&R holes within the circle's center. These stones, transported over 150 miles, weighed up to 2 tons each. But how did they arrive at Salisbury Plain? Some theories suggest the stones were carried on wooden frameworks or dragged over land, while others posit they were transported as glacial erratics. Recent evidence supports the theory of human quarrying, with traces of megalithic quarrying discovered in Craig Rosy Felon, Wales. The construction of Stonehenge during this phase wasn't just about aesthetics, it was steeped in cosmic alignment. The northeast entrance was widened to precisely align with the midsummer sunrise and the midwinter sunset. This alignment transformed the site into a celestial calendar, bridging the heavens and the earth. Adding to the intrigue, researchers found that the early stone circle may have been dismantled from its original location in Wales and reassembled at Stonehenge. Evidence from Wan Mawn, a stone circle in Wales, revealed sockets matching Stonehenge's bluestones. Could Stonehenge symbolize a unification of two cultures, merging Welsh and Southern English traditions? And then there was the altar stone, whose origins remain enigmatic. A 2024 study traced its chemical composition not to Wales, but to the Orcadian Basin in Scotland, suggesting the stone was transported over 430 miles, a feat of unimaginable determination. The Enigma of Stonehenge's Sarsen and Bluestone. The saga of Stonehenge continues with its grandest transformation yet, an ambitious phase that redefined the very essence of this ancient marvel. Between 2600 and 2400 BC, the site underwent a colossal overhaul with 30 towering Sarsen stones, each weighing an astonishing 26 tons, being transported from West Woods, Wiltshire, nearly 16 miles away. How did these ancient builders, devoid of modern machinery, achieve such a Herculean feat? The Sarsens were meticulously dressed, carved with precision, and assembled with complex mortise and tenon joints, mirroring advanced woodworking techniques. These 13.5-foot-high monoliths were arranged into a perfect circle, spanning 98 feet in diameter, topped with lintel stones, carefully joined using tongue-and-groove techniques. But their work didn't end there. The builders employed visual trickery to ensure the stones appeared consistent from the ground, shaping them to widen slightly towards the top and curve gently to preserve the circle's symmetry. At the center of this circular masterpiece stood 5 imposing trilithons, forming a horseshoe that faced the northeast. The largest of these, the Great Trilithon, once towered at an incredible 24 feet high, a testament to the awe-inspiring ambitions of its creators. These central trilithons were connected using intricate joining techniques, a hallmark of their engineering genius. The stones weren't just architectural marvels, they were canvases for Bronze Age artistry. One of the Sarsens, Stone 53, is adorned with carvings of a dagger and 14 axe heads, resembling weapons of the late Bronze Age. Who made these carvings? Were they symbols of power, ritual, or something far more enigmatic? Incredibly, the circle might not have been incomplete after all. In 2013, a scorching summer revealed parched grass patches, possibly marking the positions of missing stones. Could this discovery rewrite what we thought we knew? Evidence suggests Stonehenge was a hub for monumental gatherings. Analysis of animal teeth from Durrington Walls, a nearby settlement, reveals that up to 4,000 people flocked here for winter and summer solstice celebrations. Some traveled from as far as the Scottish Highlands, bringing livestock for grand feasts. This wasn't just a construction site, it was a center of life, death, and celestial observation. Nearby, at Durrington Walls, stood a great timber circle aligned to the midwinter sunrise. Its avenue stretched towards the River Avon, perfectly opposing Stonehenge's summer solstice alignment. Some archaeologists believe this represented the land of the living, while Stonehenge stood as a monument to the land of the dead. Was this a journey between worlds, a sacred passage from life to death? In the centuries that followed, the bluestones were rearranged again and again. By 1930 BC, they formed a horseshoe-shaped setting within the Sarsen circle, mirroring the trilithons. Despite these efforts, the final phases lacked the precision of their predecessors. Some stones began to topple, hinting at a fading era of monumental construction. As time marched on, Stonehenge witnessed countless chapters of human history, from the Iron Age to the Roman era, when it became a tourist attraction for the empire. Even the Saxons left their mark, with a decapitated man buried nearby. Its purpose? A calendar? A temple of healing? A gateway to the stars? Or something beyond our comprehension? One thing remains certain: Stonehenge is more than a monument. It's a time capsule, a sacred enigma whispering secrets of the past, daring us to uncover its mysteries. Step into the shadows of history with us at Mystery Media. From the monumental Sarsens to the enigmatic bluestones, Stonehenge isn't just a relic, it's a puzzle waiting to be solved. Join us as we unveil the astonishing secrets, groundbreaking discoveries, and untold stories of this ancient marvel. Don't miss the chance to uncover the truth about one of humanity's greatest mysteries. Subscribe now, like this video, and share your thoughts, because your journey into the past starts here with Mystery Media. Hit that bell icon to ensure you never miss an update on the mysteries that define our world.